Just got home. I am going to answer some emails and get a little bit of work done. Also have some packages to open. I thought we could open those together and I could share with you something I feel like I'm finally ready to talk about. Actually, we just got a little present. Well, I'm assuming it's a present because I'm not expecting a package, and I did just get a knock at the door. And it says it's fragile. Ooh, that's enticing. I have a few packages from this week that I have been saving to open when we could do it together. So I figured we could do that right now. Someone wants to help. You want to help? All right, we have some packages to get through. I have to say, this is something that has been like coming up for me so much, is that I won't shoot things that I want to shoot because I don't feel like putting makeup on. I don't know what's with that. And then every time I do my makeup, I'm like, oh, this is actually really fun. I feel really good right now. I don't know what's with this. It's just this like aversion to getting ready, but as soon as I'm ready, I'm like, actually feels really good to be ready. I don't know what this, if anyone else has dealt with that, please let me know. I'm always like, why don't I do this more often? That's how I feel about showering and like doing my everything shower. Like oftentimes I'll avoid it. I'll take like the quickest little body shower or whatever. And then I'll take like a full, like luxurious, long everything shower. And I'm like, this is awesome. I think it's like something to do with like feeling rushed and spaciousness and like feeling like I don't have time. I think I have this like major time scarcity block thing happening. Little boy is drinking his water as I'm drinking my water. I heard this, I was like, what does that sound? So I thought we could open some packages and I think there might be some beauty stuff. So also, if I showed you guys what did I already show you what my makeup bag looks like right now? It's literally all in a paper bag. And I just pull it out, use it, and put it back in the paper bag. And I was talking to my friend Kendall on the phone the other day, and she was like, I do the same thing. It'll like get in a plastic bag and that's what it is in for. And I'm like, I definitely, oh, there's a giant spider crawling over there on the, fun fact about me, I don't like killing spiders. I don't like killing any bugs. I will kill a mosquito if it's actively harming me or a loved one. And since the fleas took over the backyard, I've been, new update, they're doing better. I think we may have actually made some progress. I just can't wait to get back out to the hammock and like really want to spruce up the yard and enjoy the fire pit in the fall. But anyway, I'm watching the spider here and I'm like, I have very few rules. Don't bite me, don't bite my brethren, don't bite my little cat son, and don't be waving webs everywhere, but you can stay. Like I remember when I was younger, I used to like set boundaries with spiders. I'd be like, you can stay here, but you can't bring your friends, you can't be having a web, you can't be having parties over here. And I remember when I was in college, this spider and I, like, we had an understanding. And then one day I came home and there was a web and he had like a fly in there and like another bug. And I was like, you knew the rule, sir, down the drain he went. But anyway, hopefully this won't suffer the same fate. I'm just watching it. I really don't like seeing their guts go everywhere. When I did my meditation teacher training, I did do this oath of like, cause no harm to anything. And my meditation teacher said that when she was doing her Vipassana in India, in the SM Goenka style, they had to take the precept of no harm, and they weren't even allowed to kill the mosquitoes on them. And I was like, I tried that for a little while and I was like, this is too far for me. So anyway, either here nor there. I'm gonna just open some of these packages that have arrived. Let's start with this one that came that has the glass, because I'm very curious about, you know, something that could be dangerous. I don't think glass is dangerous. I guess breakable. I feel like for so long I have been knowing that I'm supposed to be creating something outside of what, you know, like fashion and beauty content, which I love. And also I've kind of been like losing my luster for some of that stuff. And I've been asking myself, what am I passionate about? Like, what does excite me right now? And I would love to know what you guys' guess are. Do not cheat. Comment below and just guess. Like, what do you think I'm the most into right now? Like, what do you think lights my fire, so to speak? What do I want to be sharing about? I bet it's like very obvious. I'm curious to know if it's as obvious to everyone else as it is to me. I've given you enough time to do. That was way off key. Yeah, I'm just really into getting to know myself and getting to know more about how to take care of myself and reparent myself. It's like self-help. I need like a better term for it. I'm gonna call it soul care, because it's not self-care. It's like care for the entire soul. It's more than just a bubble bath and a massage. Like, it's truly learning to love and accept yourself as you are and treating yourself like that. And it has been the biggest miracle in my life, is digging into all of these patterns and all of the little parts of myself that were hurt and unhealed and were carrying these stories that were outdated. It's my number one favorite thing to do. The retreats, the meditation, the breath work, I like to read about it. I love to talk to my friends about it, like these silent tea ceremonies, like all of this stuff in the world of, I don't know what the world is, spirituality, self-actualization, some people call it woo-woo, but it's my thing and I love it so much, and I would spend my entire life doing it if I could. And I think it's really easy when you get swept up into something to let it be all consuming, and I realized I used to go about it from this standpoint of trying to fix myself and heal myself, and then I realized like I'm whole as I am, and I like learning about myself. Like I have a love affair with getting to know and love myself as I am. And it's the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced, is truly loving, accepting myself, learning more about my soul's journey and like what I'm here to do, and learning to accept myself as I am, in all the shadow and all the light and all of it. And I think it's the most profound thing I've ever done. It feels like it's the reason I'm here. And I think we all have our own purposes and our own medicine to share with the world, but it started for me as learning to accept my own body in a bigger than societal standard beauty size, which is all a bunch of malarkey, as we know. Malarkey, and an underused word, but it's become so much more than that. It started as like convincing myself that my body was worth dressing and loving and being taken care of in a way that it would if it was a different size. And now it's like that with my soul. It's like tending to my soul. And I love talking about this stuff with you guys. I love the affirmations. I love the breathwork. I love all of it. And I think there's just so much of it, so much out there, and it's a bit overwhelming. So I don't know. I want to share some of the things that have worked with me, because I'm so, it sounds cheesy to say, like I'm so passionate about it. It's more than that. I'm obsessed. Let's see what's in this box. Then we'll continue the chit-chatting, all right? Oh, this is heavy. I don't remember it being this heavy when I was holding it. Oh, pretty. Well, okay, I think I like Farmacy because they do like a lot more minimal packaging than a lot of brands. So like this is like exactly the same size as the box. It has this like recycled paper stuff instead of like the packing peanut. Oh, sorry. Instead of the packing peanuts or all of the excess shred. And even this is in this like really beautiful wooden box. Like everything feels like it's a lot more friendly. Which is so nice. This is pretty. I'm so excited to see what's in here. It smells good. Honey Halo. Oh, I love Honey Halo. This is my little Honey Halo. We say hi, Bubba? Can you say hi? He's so cute. I'm never gonna get over it. I'm never gonna get over it. I love him so much. Something about the smell of fresh wood in the afternoon. Drench your skin with honey hydration. Their Honey Halo Ceramide Moisturizer. Oh, it has buckwheat honey. I mean, I knew it had honey, but I don't. Hey, somebody's trying to play with this ribbon. So thank you, Farmacy, for this little toy for the little critter. What is this the sound of? What's happening in here? The sound of like bees buzzing. Okay. And then there's the Honey Halo. That was an interesting experience. Speaking of ASMR, that is a very relaxing sound. So I guess they heard my, and it has like this little organic little packing material. So the box is a little excessive maybe with the sound, but I will probably use this box. Are you guys familiar with the concept of a God box? I'd like to have boxes to put like intentions and put things in. So I know I will find. I have been using, first of all, let's talk about this. I love this product, and I have one already in my bathroom, but it's like probably like a third left, if that. It's like one of those things that I'm like, do you ever do that where you like save your products for like special occasions and only use things at certain times? I can't even get this open. I think I've showed you guys this before though. It's like a beautiful, thick, hydrating moisturizer. I couldn't get that open, so I was gonna show you the one that I have. It's just a really nice, I was like, honey, a nice thick moisturizer. You can see that I'm like down to the pan there in the middle, but there's still some on the sides. But I thought I would just show ya. I could actually put it on my face. I could use a little bit of moisture right now, but it's a pretty thick. It's really nice. I love ceramides. Like, I've noticed I really like products that have ceramides. And I learned about them the other day in my little Sunday Riley class, and they are really good for the moisture barrier. I have been, this is, I'm pretty sure this is clean at Sephora. I'm trying to see what the ingredients are. When I was getting my facial the other day, she did tell me like what ingredients to look for, like what the base of them are. I need to ask her. I'm gonna ask her again. Like, what are the first few things to look for? What are the no-nos? Like, in general, because there's no parabens or formaldehydes or anything synthetic fragrance-wise in here, and there's no phthalates, which are like main things that people look for, as long as mineral oil, etc. But the first ingredient is water, and I've heard that can be drying, but this is the thing. There's so much conflicting information out there that to me, it's very overwhelming, and it kind of makes me feel like, what do you want me to do? I just, you know, if the skin's looking good, the skin's looking good. And I will say, since I got my facial, my skin has been looking a little bit better. So who knows? You know, I do think I need to figure out, some of you, a lot of you, not, I don't know, several, let's say several of you commented to suggest that I get checked out for lupus, I think it was. And I had, like, I've gone to functional doctors before to look into autoimmune stuff, and that has not ever been a concern of theirs. And to my understanding, there's like a rash across the nose too, and I just have a rosacea, and I've had it. My mom has it. It's just like, but that being said, I do think that there's something I can do about it. Like, whether that's like from a dietary perspective or like gut health, like I'm convinced that there's something I can figure out in the root of me, and I'm going to a functional medicine doctor soon to look into that and get more complete testing on that, because like, it's not something, in my opinion, that can be topically helped too much. Like, there's something happening from the inside out, and I do have sensitive skin that's like exacerbated by that. But anyway, moving on. Let's open some more stuff. All right, the next package we have is, I was telling you guys about how I envision sharing. Like, that's what I would love to be talking about more. And I'm like, I think I'm trying to reconcile, like, who is this part of me that does love fashion and makeup and beauty, but also is so into this other stuff, and where is that blend? And some of you have suggested doing like a fashion video a week and then more of like a soul video per week, which I think is a great idea. Okay, this is from Makeup Forever. Oh, wait, is this for eyes or is this for, no, this is Blush and Glow, because I'm looking for like an orangey eyeshadow, which I used to have one that I use all the time, and I think I use it all the way gone. And it like an orangey kind of red one, because I heard that really enhances blue eyes, and I've just been wanting to get back in my eyeshadow game. This is HD Blush and Glow palette from Makeup Forever. So it's a cream palette for like blushing and highlighting. It's got like all these different tones in it. So it's like, it feels very profesh. Maybe it's too profesh for me. Artist Color Magic Minis. So these are mini artist color pencils, and I'm wondering if these are, I'm assuming these are for your eyes and not for your lip, because there's white, black, like a brown, a few browns, so they're all like very like everyday kind of tones, which I use a white underneath my, like on my waterline and in my interior corner all the time. And these are like very practical. I'm actually super excited about the browns. I have been using my eyebrow pencil as a like to line, to be like a little like liner, and it's like, come on. And then I've been using a liquid liner, which I've shown you guys before, the Lancome one, and that's just so precise. Like, I'd like a little smudgy pencil. I want like what looks like a powder line, that like really like minimal powder line kind of vibe for natural makeup. I think it looks so beautiful, but I do want to see this palette. So what I've landed on is something I think feels like a little more personal than just like a social media post, but also I probably will do social media posts about this. Oh, this is cool. So these are like the colors in the palette, and so it's glowing and blushing. It's a lot more compact. Okay. I do love a cream blush. Okay, they've got me with this little blackberry moment. Look in here, right here, right here. Gorge. This is like all the best colors. It's like, cause I have all those cream blushes. I don't know if you guys have noticed when I did my makeup in the other one, I think I mix them, but I mix them almost every day. I do a color that's kind of like this, and then I have one that's kind of like this, and the one that's kind of like this. And then I also do a highlighter on top. And so I'm wondering, these ones seem to be more matte, and then these are glow. I bet I could like custom make that color with just this palette, and it could like switch it up every day. Because I do use those liquid blushes, and when I'm traveling, like I make myself choose one, but I really like the dimension that I get by mixing them. And I'm wondering how a cream would sit versus like a straight up liquid, like the ones in, you know what I'm talking about, the Rare Beauty or the Say or any of those. I love them and they are clean, but I'm wondering about the texture of this, if it's thicker. Anyway, I do want to do blackberry. I'm obsessed with this idea of doing like a blackberry makeup look because it's just so not me. I keep it really simple and natural lately, and I do like the same thing every day. And I'm just kind of missing like having fun and experimenting with beauty stuff. I miss like having fun. Like I saw this hairstyle that I wanted to recreate too. That's like updos. Like, I don't know. I just haven't shared about that stuff in a while, and I am feeling inspired. But essentially you break your hair into 3 sections and then just like do like a little knot here and then again and a knot here, and it looks like a very cool little updo. Now that my hair is getting longer, I feel like I can play with it a little more. Yeah, so I think what I've landed on is that I want to do an email, like I feel like a love letter writing from me to you, and sharing everything that I'm using at that time. Like what breathing technique I'm using, like what little ritual I just did that helped me get through XYZ, or like what I'm reading or watching, or like my favorite little bath recipe ritual, or an easy, like maybe it does include like a little beauty, like maybe there's like, you know, stuff like that sprinkled in. But it's almost like I really want to create like a magazine, like a digital magazine where I can share my favorite things, and then there may be like videos embedded, and there may be like little audio snippets of like a little meditation or affirmations that you can repeat. I want it to feel really good and interactive and really nourishing. I want it to really, because I love, one thing about me is I moved to LA to write, and I am a writer at heart through and through, and I really miss writing. I love video and content and pictures and all that stuff, but I moved to LA to write, and I used to think that I was a lot, like I never really thought I had talent in the visual realm of things. For some reason I used to think you had to choose. Like I used to think it's kind of like you're either like type A or type B, like either, well, I'm type C chaos, hi, but I used to think that if you were good at writing that you weren't good at visuals, for example, but I don't think any of that's true anymore. Like we are all multidimensional beings with lots of different skills and talents, and I'm just not having it. I'm just not having those old stories. So anyway, I do miss the writing component, and I find like this is my favorite platform to show up on because I think I can just really be my like long form unfiltered self, but I miss the writing aspect. This is exciting. I want to know why there's always so many labels. How do they sort? This is from the laundress. Chic. This looks very chic. It says sweet dreams in progress. Okay, I lost my favorite eye mask and when we were traveling abroad last summer, and I have another one that I really like, but it's light colored and it keeps getting messed up, and this one is so nice. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. Slip into serenity with the Beauty Sleep Fabric Care Collection. Designed for bedding, sleepwear, it has perfumer craft notes of warm sandalwood, night blooming jasmine, and soothing lavender. I used to have this laundress that had the best smell in the world. I was obsessed with it. Oh, luxe, luxury. I love an extra moment. I really love taking the time to like do things that feel special, like as simple as like lighting a candle, as complex as my 1,000,000-step morning routine with my lemon water, with my flower essences, and like my cacao with my like rose powder. Holy moly, this smells good. They really need to invent something that allows you to have 4D and I can just like spritz this through the thing. But this is Beauty Sleep bedding and sleepwear detergent with perfume crafted elegance. And what is this one? This is Beauty Sleep fabric spray. So this is like for nighttime, warm sandalwood, night blooming jasmine, soothing lavender. This is stunning. We use magnesium spray at night, and we already in our bedroom already have a laundress spray. But this one smells even better. The one that we have in our room is the laundress, I I don't know, I think it might be just their signature scent, and Sparky loves it. And he put it on our little tray, like on our dresser, and I will sometimes like spritz it before we get into bed. But I think he's gonna be really excited about this. That's what I'm saying, the little nighttime routine, the little luxuries. That's what I really want to include in this little like digital magazine. Thank you, laundress. This is so beautiful. And I just am obsessed with the idea of like, how can we shower ourselves with love and beauty and affection? And I think there's this like thing out there, it's like, that's selfish, like so many people don't get to have this, that, and the other. And it's like, why? That's true. And everybody does deserve to have their basic needs met, obviously. Like, but that doesn't, like, I think if one person is suffering, it doesn't mean that I just think we have more to pour out and to give to others when we are taken care of, when our nervous systems are settled and we're giving from the overflow rather than trying to give something we don't have ourselves. So I know it seems silly, but every little contribution to that matters. A good night's sleep matters. And if you doing a little sleep routine at night makes you feel safe and comforted so that you can get good sleep and wake up and be more present for everyone around you, the world's only going to benefit. I think if you're here, you kind of agree with me on this, and I don't know why I feel like I've had to fight for my right to like give myself beauty, and that's obviously an internalized struggle. It's me convincing me that I'm worthy. I don't know why I feel like I have to convince the world that I'm worthy, right? Interesting, something to look at. I have another box here. Oh, Armani Beauty. This is new. Luminous Silk Cheek. Speaking of cheek tints, Luminous Silk, the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is so popular. People love it. Comment below if you've used it. I used it years ago and it was pricey and I just never bought it again, but it was nice. This is really pretty, but for me it's giving more of like a lip color, but why not? I've never tried the formula of these. If I like one of these colors like enough to think that I would use it, I'm gonna try it on my hand. Oh, I love an orange. Do you remember, if you've been following me for a while, there was a couple years ago where I was very into oranges. I would do my eyes in orange. Like, it was like orange time for me. And I was just like, I used this one orange like blush on my eyes and on my cheeks. This is like this is a silky formula. This is a very like subtle, like pale peach. To me, this reminds me almost of like Bridgerton-y times of like the, like, I don't know, or like of the Victorian era or something. Like it looks like porcelain dolly or something, or silky-ish. It's really beautiful. I like it a lot. It's like a peach. I can't say that I had ever thought of wearing that. I feel like it would be really beautiful on somebody that had either like a darker complexion or a very lighter complexion. Okay, now we have a color that looks like a color that I wear all the time. This is Delicate Mauve 62. Makes me want to try that foundation again. It really does. Okay, oh, I like this color. I really like this color. This is beautiful. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I like this a lot. I'm definitely gonna try this one. I want to try the peach too, but I can't imagine it like working on my skin, but maybe it would. I have a name for this thing, which I will share soon. I'm not quite ready, but I'm going in the next, like, well, by October, because I have to, because I have an agreement with a friend, long story short, this thing's gonna be starting. And I wanted to even have like maybe a little like cosmic stuff sprinkled in, like what's happening with the moon and like what's happening with your sign and like what's happening as a collective, like what's going on, a little cosmic cocktail action in there. And I just wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel fun. I wanted to be playful, and I essentially want to just guide. What's that? Oh, It Cosmetics. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. This is cute. This is funny, actually. It looks like looks like a cake. Not me wishing it was actually a cake. Don't make fun of me. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be like creating just like a splash page where you can put your email if you're interested. The goal being there will be some kind of like digital magazine happening. Then there's going to be, I'm envisioning like having some of our videos sync up with that. And then I'm envisioning maybe like some audio portions, like kind of like a solo podcast, but it really might just be some affirmations or some breath work or like a guided meditation. I'd love to bring some friends of mine in that are healers. Like my dear friend Cynthia does beautiful sound baths. It'd be really cool to do a sound bath like just for us that you can listen to at any time. Just like supportive, beautiful things. And then I think it'd be really fun to do a gathering. Like obviously if you are in LA, I would love to do something in person, but for everyone else, I think it'd be really fun to do some kind of like live Zoom event, whether it's like a new moon or full moon kind of thing, or whether we get together and do like just like a women's circle or like a ritual together for something. I don't know. So I'm kind of sorting all the details out, but yeah, I want to feel like I'm creating things from my heart, and oftentimes that comes through writing, and then I bring in the visuals, and then I bring in the videos or the sound or whatever. And also just sharing what's been supportive for me, because I have spent honestly much of my life in this work, like in the realm of like healing. Like I did self-hypnosis when I was 10 years old. My mom took me because of a health issue, and I saw a resolution to that health issue with that. And recently I saw a health resolution with something else that I was working on. And I am not here to talk about, you know, that. Please go to the doctor and take care of everything you need to take care of. There's place for Eastern and Western medicine, but I think we do have so much power to heal ourselves emotionally, physically, and that really comes from taking good care of ourselves and being loving partners and best friends to ourselves. And I just want to share all the stuff I've been learning, because I have been in this world for a very long time, but very like in this world of like learning everything I can get my hands on for the past like 4 or 5 years. And it's just been coming up for me over and over again that it's like, okay, you've learned a lot, you'll continue to learn for the rest of your life, but it's time to start sharing this and not just like keeping it to yourself, you know, and like having this little secret double woo-woo life, which I don't think I really do here. I think you guys probably know that most version of me, but yeah, I don't know. This is a little cake looking box. Also, I understand the irony of me being like knee deep in consumerism right now and like beauty stuff. That's why I'm like, how can they fit together? But some of my favorite creators that are into this stuff like really do appreciate the beauty aspect of the things that humans create, and the beauty, like how it feels, like how enhancing your natural beauty using some of these things can really help boost your self-esteem and self-confidence. But self-worth is the foundation that can't be taken from you, and that is what costs nothing and cannot be bought. I think that's the issue. I think I'm like starting to understand is that when it feels like it's something that you can buy, it's not okay. Like we can't buy our sense of self-worth, and I think companies do try to sell us on things using that emotional motivator. And while having an outfit that looks great on your body and having makeup that like makes you feel your best is an integral part in putting yourself together in a way that may help your self-esteem, it cannot replace the real work of going in and doing that, you know, heart surgery and all of that. Not real heart surgery, guys, like soul surgery, like the little broken parts of ourselves that need retrieving and need loving and nurturing. I'm going way too deep. Oh, this is actually quite fun. I don't care. You know what? This is who I am. I am allowed to jump into the deep end and then swim around in the shallow end, and I can do whatever I want, and so can you. I don't know why I put these limitations on myself and why I feel like I have to be like one of those spiritual people that only talks like this, and like, you know, maybe I should move away to a yurt, which actually, low-key, I would love that if I could live on land that had like a yurt to do like gatherings in. And there's nothing wrong with that. That sounds like an amazing lifestyle. I do dream of being nomadic, but I also can live and be in this world. If you can't notice, this has been a battle going on in my head for quite some time now, and I know I'm going to figure out the balance that feels right to me. And you know what? I'm giving myself the grace and permission to do it imperfectly along the way. And I hope that you give yourself the grace and permission to continue to get to know yourself and reserve the right to change your mind about anything at any time, because you can. This is fun. Enjoy a slice of confidence wearing CC Natural Matte. Eat cake, don't wear it. So I guess it's like a matte that's not cakey. We're gonna cut this little thing and see what's in here. So this is the, well, okay, have you heard that matte skin is in, and like, I don't know, they're saying that like more of a matte complexion is like kind of coming back. I don't care. I'm so over like just starting to fall in love with the trend and it being over. Like, oh, skinny jeans are coming back now, and glass skin is out, and this is in, and like thin brows are in, and thick brows are in, and like I think trends are fun, and it's like cool to like remember how much stuff is out there, but I'm not going to be giving up my little dewy, juicy skin anytime soon. That being said, I do think that you could use a matte. You can use a matte foundation and just add shimmer onto it. Sometimes a matte foundation can be better for not illuminating certain things. I'm just confused. I think there's 4 shades, 1 in each of these boxes, which maybe it's a little, you know, I think it's a very cute concept, but these could all go in one of these. Just saying, but it is very cute. And it is all going to be recycled. They said that I'm to disclose that I received these compliments of It Cosmetics, which I did, obviously, which I've already said. But it says, make sure anything he says reflects your true and honest experiences and opinions. Well, I was just very honest right there now, wasn't I? So I have to figure out which shade is my shade, but I would totally try this. And you can always mix this with like a glowy, like a matte can be a little more versatile if you're like wanting just one product, because you can add like a glowy product into it, like mix it in your hand before you put it on. It's always easy to add glow, and if you tend to have more oily skin, I would definitely recommend using a matte product over like a luminous product. I also find that the coverage on a matte product is a lot better than on a luminous product across the board, no matter what. So if you have, like, for me, like when I want to cover my redness, or if you've got hyperpigmentation, a matte is great. I love It Cosmetics CC cream. I've been using it forever and ever, but I have not tried their matte. And I haven't tried their really like shiny dewy one either, just only the original, which I did love, but I haven't used for a long time. It's just kind of a classic, you know? Okay, I have just a couple more to open here. And I think that the universe is trying to tell me to start having fun with makeup again, and not just like rushing through my little routine that I do the same thing every day, and just like start having fun experimenting again. I've just been feeling so in my style and in my beauty and in my hair. And I think part of me feels like, oh, that's so superficial. Like, I'm done with this narrative. I'm done. This is boring. I'm done. I've heard myself talk about this enough, and I'm just gonna do what brings me joy in any given moment. And so I hope are you. So now's the part where I pump you for info. Do you follow any other creators in the realm of like self-help or wellness or self-love or etc., self-acceptance, or any kind of like rituals or woo-woo or anything like that? Let me know who, how you like it, what the deal is. Let me know what you think about my little plan, and if that's something you'd be interested in. Would you want to join something like that? Like, do you want to know more about that side? I still think it's going to be done through the lens of like, there will probably be a few, like, you know, it's still going to feel like I love beauty and fashion and interiors. Like, I don't think that's ever going anywhere. Like, this isn't going to be, you know, one of those accounts where I'm a nudist. Actually, I can't promise that. I can't promise that that won't happen down the line. But you know what I'm saying. It's still gonna be, I'm still gonna be me. I just really would like to focus more on sharing that and offering supportive things as we move through all these different energies. Like, even when the seasons change, etc. Like, I have found just so much comfort in so many of these practices and in my rituals and my routines that I do every day, that I truly feel like they are what keep my nervous system regulated. They are what keep me feeling, you know, keep me feeling like I have a strong foundation so that I can be the best version of myself in this world, for the people that I love, for work, for family, for all the different versions of myself. We have a shiny box we're opening now. I'd love to know what you think though. And you know this has been a long time coming, but ooh. Oh, okay. I was like not understanding what is this, but it's, oh, okay. It's like a little, I was just talking about how I needed a new makeup bag. I guess she's gonna be purple for now. When I show you my makeup bag, you were gonna be like, what is going on over there? This is cute, actually. It's like this, it's like puffy and fun. And it, what did they, oh, okay, okay. It's a skincare moment. She's not a makeup moment. Oh, I also am gonna be putting together a giveaway with, because like obviously I have more than I could ever need of these beauty things, and I'm so grateful that I get to play with them. But I generally give them to a place that I really love here, that give them to women that have children that are escaping situations that have domestic violence and are looking to like build new lives for themselves. And the children get so many donations. I've heard that it's like people give so many things to them, but it's like so special when the moms get beautiful new things for themselves. So that's one thing that I do. I also work with another organization that does like a Christmas gifting suite kind of thing for women in need. And So anyway, I'm definitely putting together a big thing for that, but I also wanted to put together just like a few little fun holiday packages for you guys, just as like a thank you. I used to do that all the time, and I have been needing to go through the supplies. So I will be doing that. So in the next few videos, probably I'm gonna be doing one, like it won't be the closet clean out videos, but there's gonna be probably maybe in the beauty videos, but just stay tuned, just keep your ears and your eyes open because there's going to be some giveaways soon. I've been starting to sort things into piles. This is the HCF Triple Serum. Oh, it's an anti-aging eye concentrate. Okay, this is good. This is good. I actually used the last of my Sunday Riley eye cream. It's the, what's it called? Autocorrect. They showed it at the event that I went to the other day, but they didn't, like they gifted us the CEO Glow, which is amazing, but they didn't gift us the autocorrect, which is, I'm not expecting it. But I actually was up for a new eye cream, so I might try this one. Have you guys ever used Lancome skincare? I'm only familiar with their color products. On my little nightstand, whatever, my vanity in my bathroom right now, I have their eye makeup remover because I've been using that for so long, like since I was like 18 and used to steal it from my stepmom. But I love that. But that's the only skincare product of theirs that I've really ever used. This is their Renergie Peptide Cream, again with the peptides. Peptides and ceramides, babe. Sunscreen, oh, this one has a 25. Sunscreen, this is a day cream. And then, what is this? A triple serum, anti-aging serum. So yeah, what do you guys, have you used Lancome skincare? I have not. I would be interested in your experience. Like I said, it's really tough. And when I just went to my facialist, she formulates and makes all of her own products, and they are amazing. And she is a stickler for only clean ingredients. She's like, does so much research. She is so knowledgeable about it. She is just absolutely like one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever encountered around that stuff. So generally I ask her, it's like, is this okay? Is that okay? And she gives me some pretty good answers based on that stuff. But skincare, man, so many choices. Am I right? We have one more box left. Quite a big group we had today. Thank you to the universe for these beautiful gifts. And thank you to you all for keeping me company so that I can tidy up my house a little bit and then pay some of these forward, enhance my own routine. Gift of getaway. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm very, what? Okay, sorry, I'm excited and I'm trying to read this. So this is from the brand Anu, which is a footwear brand that makes these super chic, like minimalist sneakers. And they asked me what like color and style I would want for shoes. And they said, oh, we want to send some goodies your way. And I was like, oh, cool, they're sending some sneakers, like super grateful, because my sneakers are a wreck, because the 2 pairs of sneakers that I wear all the time are just like falling apart, because I would wear them outside to work out back there and like wear them on every hike, and they're just like a mess. And yeah, so I was like, okay, I would totally wear some chic sneakers. But now I'm seeing that they sent like a box full of like really cool, beautiful, thoughtful gifts, and I was not ready for this. Okay, first of all, there's like a 2-night escape to one of the getaway houses. If you guys haven't heard of the getaway houses, there's actually one near the cabin-ish. And I've been wanting to check it out. And they're these little beautiful tiny houses in nature. And they have them all around. Like they have like several throughout the United States and maybe other places as well. So look up getaway, like getaway, it's getaway.house, and see if there's ones. But they're all these like minimalist little like tiny houses with beautiful views in nature. And I have been wanting to go to the one near the cabin just to like check it out. And I've been wanting, there's like oh my gosh, a friend of mine's husband went to one that I think is in like Alabama or something. It was stunning. So yes, check out getaway.house. But I get a book a 2-night stay at one of them. And so I'm really tempted to do the one by the cabin just because it's close. But wouldn't it be cooler to try one like somewhere else? I don't know, because I'm already up in that like area so much. I need to figure out where that one is and do a little cruise by. They probably don't give you the address until you book it. But anyway, okay. What else is near? A photo album. This is so pretty. Okay, your favorite photo album should not be hidden away in a drawer or in the cloud. It's an album to give near and dear prominent space in your home. So it's like a coffee table book for real photos, which we have some really beautiful photos from our time in Europe. And For my birthday, Sparky gave me a disposable camera for taking pictures of like some special moments, and I've been meaning to get it developed, so it's like all my birthday stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I'll definitely, this is so pretty. The coffee table photo album. It's printworksmarket.com if you're curious. It's like a Swedish company, which makes sense because this is so chic. And I love this. And it like goes with the vibe in here so well. This would be such a beautiful Christmas gift to give somebody, like a camera, like a disposable camera or like a film camera. You can get really easy, like I bought a vintage camera at a flea market that you just had to film to, and it was not expensive, but it would be such a thoughtful gift. Or you know what else, to put like actual family photos in here to start, and then encourage people to like start taking film. I know, it's pretty. Anyway, I'm just throwing holiday ideas out there. Ooh, okay, Malin and Goats. I love Malin and Goats. I think I learned about them like 10 years ago. I got it, like a friend of mine had it or something, and I was like, this is amazing. And they have a little shop kind of nearby, and they have all these lovely scents. And this one has face cleanser, hand and body wash, peppermint shampoo. So this is like perfect for travel. Cilantro hair conditioner. Okay, I need you to tell me, are you a cilantro lover or hater? You know how there's that gene where it's either tastes disgusting to or it tastes amazing? I'm a cilantro stan. I think it enhances anything. I like it in water, in salads, everything. And I'm really grateful because I have a really good friend who cannot do cilantro, and I frankly feel bad. I was not ready for this next part. This is actually like so generous and beautiful, and I was not expecting this at all. Look, an actual Kodak film camera in this like beautiful hunter green color. Okay, so I have a film camera I told you that I bought at like a little like flea market trading post kind of thing, and it has not been working. Like it just like stopped working, and I thought it was the battery, and it wasn't. And I guess I'm just supposed to be taking film pictures again. I just love the fact that you're capturing a moment like as it is. And it's like, I feel like with our phones, we take a million and we try, and it like, the experience is kind of like diluted into whatever this thing is. There's some really fun apps too. My friends love the app Lapse, because you take one and it takes time to develop. You don't get to see it right away. So that's another really fun alternative. And I think it's free. Obviously I'm 99% sure it's free. But it's a free app on your phone. So if you wanted to get that vibe but didn't want to like commit to this, and obviously this has its own implications around like developing the film and etc. But they also gave film, and I'm really excited about this. This is, oh, color negative film. I don't know what it means, but I'm really excited. Also, my dad is going to gift me his old Canon film camera. So I'm just like, I think it's time to get into some film. Maybe this is the fall season to do it. Oh, and Sparky and I are gonna go apple picking. I could bring it for that. And let's see these shoes. Whoa, these are so cool. First of all, look at the bottom. Okay, so I could pick black. I think they had like black, white, or their new color was this like lime green. I love lime green. I'm reclaiming lime green, okay? It's just like, I love like that electric kind of color, and I just think this is so, I think these are so cool. And I think like these with black or like tan or neutral, or like they would go with this outfit. I was gonna get white, because I always get white, because I don't wear a ton of black, and I don't know, just I wasn't feeling the black ones. And I was gonna get white, and then I was like, why not get wild, and why not just get these lime green ones? And I do not regret it. The sole is like so like bouncy. These are very chic. Well, that was fun. I know how to clean all this stuff up, and now I'm gonna go get a little time in the sunshine. I'm gonna listen to some voice memos from friends and respond, listen to some music, maybe catch up on this audiobook I've been reading. I would genuinely love to know, in what ways could you use support around feeling good in your body, in your skin, in yourself, in your life? What sort of things would you hope would be in this little digital magazine slash newsletter slash potential online monthly gatherings, or bi-monthly, maybe like every month or every other month? Some of you seemed to like the affirmations that I impromptu did on the last video. So I would just love to know if there are any things that you'd love support in, or any supportive materials that you would hope to see. And if this is the kind of thing that you would want to be a part of, like, would you sign up for this email? Would you want to receive some of these things? Thanks for hanging out as always. I know when I'm on this world of like digital creators, I often feel like why does my house not perfectly organized with like Amazon dividers for everything? And like, why am I not like vacuuming out my car every day? And why am I not like getting ready head to toe every day? And if you do that, what are your tips, first of all? And you're amazing. Second of all, I think there's room for other stuff too. There's room for just like people sharing their real thoughts and feelings. I think the beauty in this is that we all feel a little bit less alone. Like, I'll never forget like the first time a friend of mine was like, I don't wash my hair every day. What are you doing washing your hair every day? I definitely don't wash my hair every day now, but I used to think I had to. We all did. It's like little things like that where you're, or bigger, like in my writing class last night, our prompt was an idea that you hadn't quite gotten used to. And I realized like there's so many things about adulting that I'm just not down with, and I know I can't be the only one. So let's rewrite what it looks like to take care of ourselves. He's tired, it's night-night. We are gonna, well, I wish he could come with me. I'm considering getting a harness for him, but I don't wanna be that person. Has anyone ever harnessed their battery died? It said it is time to go do other things. So I'm gonna tidy, I'm gonna go lay in the sunshine, do my thing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care of yourself because you deserve it and we need you. Be good to you. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.